120 seconds.
120 seconds is how we're starting this. Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 13, Week 3. This is our live game. Today we're taking a look at the Princess Mentality Academy under Princess. And we got Epstein, didn't nerf himself, under Baladec. We got me, I'm Anani. We got Randy.
Hello.
And we got probably the last person you would ever expect to actually get involved in LD2L to any degree, Buttery Greg. What's going on, Greg?
Hey guys, thanks for having me today. Alright, so tell me about these teams, because I haven't kept up with anything.
They're both kind of on the backswing at the moment.
Yep.
PMA is, I believe, 1-3. Baladec team is 0-4. So,
yep.
Kind of a must-win for both of these teams to stay competitive, I'd say.
Definitely two teams going through a little bit of a rebuilding process here.
5 seconds.
After pretty disastrous week 2s for both these lineups. Got some very meta bans going around here. Tiny and Necro on PMA. We got Ogre and Marana out on Epstein.
Yeah, let's see, if I remember, Princess is must ban Marana player. Maybe I'm mistaken though.
Princess is
Princess
one.
is playing
So.
one on this lineup, yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, everybody thought Princess was captaining a team this season because he really wanted to play 3, and actually ended up playing 1 instead.
Get drafted Dusty.
Funnily enough, everybody also thought Manoy was captaining this season because he didn't want to play 2, and then he ends up playing it anyway because there's no mids in the goddamn league.
That's true.
Yeah. It's unusual. Usually we have a lot of mids, but I think maybe people are kind of flocking away from the role because it kind of sucks right now.
Yeah,
Feels
we did.
unrewarding all the
We
time.
did the Randy Memorial. Try and get some eyes on. We actually did have some interesting things come out of it, like Healy's, who had a good turn, and the Randy Memorial is playing mid for Princess here, funnily enough. Centaur Warlock. Haven't seen a lot of Warlock here. We saw loads of them in Season 12.
Yeah.
Not so much here, so...
It's our first Warlock, I believe.
Yeah.
Nice. Fun stable league hero, you know? Even when he's bad in pubs, you'll see people pick him a lot in RD2L and stuff. Just kind of, sort of simplifies your laning game. Heal your carry, keep him alive.
Yep.
Easy.
Definitely one of the better sort of team fight skills as well in those Fatal Bonds. You see a lot of Fatal Bond kills coming off of Warlocks.
I think last season we saw Warlock DP, where Warlock would hit Fatal Bonds on everyone, and DP would run in with Exo, and everybody just dies.
Radiant team back.
And DP is super meta right now, so...
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty sick combination.
Baneful visions upon you. Got Sand King
Bane.
and Bane. Bane, I think, is actually probably going to go on to be, like, Week 1 and Week 2, we didn't see that much Bane, but I think we're going to seeing a lot more of him as the season goes on, because I feel like Bane's kind of a sleeper hero this patch. It's a big BKB patch. I think this patch, it's like every core pretty much is building BKB right now, right? Some of the 3s aren't, but aside from that, like, every 2 is, everyone is, they're all over the place. Having Bane, who's really the only support that does that well into BKB, definitely big. Definitely big for you. And again, actually, same thing as one of the games last week. I don't know about pick Bane, immediately ban Jug. I feel like you counterpick Jug pretty well with the Bane pick.
10 seconds remaining.
Does US Danny play it? Maybe they're just spanning it so he has to pick something else.
Don't know if US Danny's going to be the one this game. You know, Baladec has been...
Baladec is throwing his lineup.
Yeah, publicly musing a shakeup in his roster here.
Okay.
That's impressive. It's I think maybe a bit of imitation of what worked for Esper in Season 12, though I will say this much, I don't know if he's going to get the same results. I feel like the issue with the Esper lineup last season was everyone was kind of out of maybe line where they could do their best. That got fixed. I feel like the problem with the Baladec lineup so far has really mostly been draft. They've been doing, like last week, our analysis at the end of the games was 2 games lost in draft, basically.
I see.
Radiant team back.
And they have a chance to pick Ember into Bane again, so...
Yeah, that's true. They can do that. No Medusa. Not too surprising. I feel like Bane's also pretty solid against Medusa, because, you know, the Fiend's Grip, if you're not BKB'd, is hitting your mana, so... And you got
Yeah,
that,
he's
got the Q.
okay in Medusa, but then you can't grip her while she's ulted, so...
Yeah, that is
5
true.
seconds remaining.
But I feel like you have good opportunities to play around that grip
Player team ban.
as well. No Bristleback.
Saw that last week.
Getting rid of all the guys that Bane does well against, I guess.
I think Bristleback would have been a weird pick. I don't know why they thought they needed to ban it.
I do think
10
Bristle
seconds
with the
remaining.
Warlock could do a lot of damage. This is probably they're just trying to get rid of that.
5 seconds remaining.
Like especially once Bristle gets the Ags. Bristle gets the Ags, you get the snot coming out on everyone and the quills coming out on everyone. With those fatal bonds there, and he can drop the golem on you. Once you're, you know, especially with the stupid E, you can do a lot of damage and a pretty decent AoE. It's probably most of it. I do think Bristle
Dire team
not that great in this game, especially considering right now most people are picking him 1 anyway. I mean, he would have to be 1 in this game, wouldn't he? Unless you're setting him mid for some reason.
I think the fact that DP is getting through means that it's gonna be picked this phase.
Probably.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, right now, I actually took a casual look at some of the
5
stats
seconds
right
remaining.
before this game. I know right now DP is top PB in like high-level games, like by a really
Yep.
long shot. It's like I think it's like above 90 right now.
She's so strong right now. Crazy hero.
Weaverman is interesting. I don't. It's kind of hard to see.
In
Yeah.
week 1.
Yeah, she did, or he did. It's kind of weird, I gotta say.
Radiant team.
Did play Weaver to good effect. Got Spirit Breaker coming up here.
Alright.
Probably going to be support SB. I don't think they're going to be making poor Centaur play support role this game. Feel like support SB is kind of fallen off since the most recent patch. Be interesting to see the Mars,
Ooh,
huh?
Mars, okay. Mars
Mars
DP?
attacks.
Or
Mars
Mars
PA.
PA. Alright.
Mars PA is a bit interesting. Not really two heroes with a lot of chemistry. Playing 2 very different games there, I think.
I think in
10 seconds
on
remaining.
paper it's like not a lot of chemistry or whatever, but if like
5
there's a
seconds
farmed
remaining.
PA and you get someone in a Mars arena, the PA just jumps on them, they just die.
Yeah,
I
for the pick side of the affair, for the pick side of the arena, PA pretty good on that. But on the other hand, if you
Well, you
really-
have sinking for
Yeah.
fights.
on the other hand, if you really want pick, there's already somebody better on that lineup for pick there on Bane. As far as setting that up for PA, so I don't know. Spearbreaker Viper, man, got a lot of this is a very actually dire looking lineup. Like these guys look very thematically appropriate,
Yeah, sure.
standing in that
10 seconds
ruined
remaining.
little shithole.
Sure.
5
Sure.
seconds remaining.
I'd love to see a mobile mid pick up here for Princess's team. Playing Storm Spirit into Viper in lane is pretty crappy, but it seems like they might have some trouble locking him down afterwards, so I would
Yeah,
love to play
for
that.
sure.
Yeah, I guess Quap is also pretty good in that sense.
and Ember mid also I think won't be too
Yeah,
bad.
so-
Ember's not looking great win percentage wise right now, but I think he fits really well with this team. He's
10
got a
seconds
lot to bring to
remaining.
an arena, and I think he probably lanes better against the
5
Viper than
seconds
Stormwood.
remaining.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All the spirits in general, definitely, I think, great picks here. And they don't have enough bans to stop it, so.
It's true. You can also kind of, well, I mean, it's probably Baladec Viper.
Dire
Well,
team
whoever
ban.
2 is Viper. I don't know, it's kind of hard to assume what's going on here because they are shaking up the lineup. At least allegedly shaking up the lineup. No Shadow Fiend. Bit interesting. Looking at, it's definitely... Princess is definitely still banning like Danny is the one.
Yeah, for sure.
All their one bans have been Danny heroes.
Like Whistle and that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Danny definitely doing the flavor of the week style
Radiant
ones. I gotta say, you know, we whenever we do an Otto von Bismarck game, we always talk about, you know, Otto von Bismarck, firm traditionalist. US Danny might be the exact opposite of that. Like, if there's anybody who's gonna be like, well, people are doing it right now, so I want to try it too. It definitely feels like that's US Danny's style of one.
10 seconds remaining.
So
5
last
seconds
picks.
remaining.
Techie's banned. I think they didn't know what to do.
You know, I don't know why people keep banning techies. Like, there've been like 10 techies bans and 0 techies fixed. I don't know what's happening.
Healy's played Techies week 2.
Oh, he did? Wow.
Yeah. I can't say he did great, to be honest with you, but he did play techies. And if you're worried about that, then why not?
I'm not worried about new techies, I'll be honest. He's not very good.
Damn.
I mean, you could make the argument like, oh, maybe support techies or whatever, but I just think it's kind of like there's no way they're last picking on mid techies.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did in week 2, though. So
It
is a possibility. It is a possibility.
That's pretty whack.
See what we get instead.
9, 8, 7,
uh,
6,
Gotta pick a
5,
3.
4, 3, 2.
Or
Somebody's
2.
asked him to
Or
random
1.
0.
Fire team
Okay, they picked their 1. DP, there you go.
Yeah, that's
Oh
gonna
man, that
hurt.
turns this team into really, like, a nasty lineup.
Yeah, you pretty much just need a direct hard counter to DP on EDNH, and I don't really know.
Why does Sarah keep getting through? I don't understand. Nobody bans it.
Roar!
You may now
I don't think
select
Ursa's that good against it. Like, is he good? Maybe
He can tank through the ghost with his.
if
ult.
he's like big enough to kill DP within a few seconds.
The only issue is I don't know how much I like him against the PA.
It looks like exact same rules on Baladec's team.
Yeah, I was kind of privately urging the Baladec team to not let him actually shake up rolls, so I guess I got through on that one. But I feel like the draft issue might be still there. Definitely on paper, at least, this PMA team looks really scary. I don't know if
Really gonna
EDH
get cloned by a DP 3 times in a row, huh?
Yeah, they
And the
really
zero,
are.
man, please.
2 games they had no answer to DP. Now a 3rd one. Yeah. Dude, I'm a little worried. I haven't seen it yet. I'm a little worried because I told Quap Circles ban DP this week. They got 2 DP players. And Kai was like, nah, bro, we can just pick through it. I'm a little worried.
When are people gonna start just banning the 0 in first phase every game?
Good question.
Like, I feel like it's done more than enough to deserve it at this point. It's actually crazy that it keeps getting through.
Interesting PA skin. Got some yeehaw PA going on.
The drip, as they would say.
By the way, good news, your delay is working this week.
Yeah, I checked.
Death at my hands is an honor.
Kinda is.
prepare for battle.
Oh no, I forgot to mute Cobra. I guess it was sweet.
Hello, 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 hello.
There we go.
Ah,
It's
damn
done.
it. Well, for just 1 second, you got to hear me a million times on Twitch.
Good luck, have death. I think that's what that means.
Good luck, have Danny.
Have Danny.
It is Danny
Sure.
saying it. Good luck,
Good
hey
luck,
Dota.
hey, Dota. That's another good one, actually. I wish I'd thought of that one.
Dude, if it's US Danny, you know that's what he means. Yo, PA coming out with the Ursa emote? That's kind of ironic, don't you think? Not a... Why ban technicals?
It probably was the pick.
Some good chat this game.
Yeah.
We don't even have censorship on. I wonder what he said. Like I don't even have censorship on, and it's still just 6 asterisks. What the hell did he say? he just like say a racial slur or something.
Probably not.
US standing gone off the deep end.
Alright, 2 for 2.
Yep. Casual bounty split, nothing funny happening there. US Danny playing the symbols, riding his little unicycle. Yo, this US Danny Ursa skin's actually crazy. You're telling me Cowboy Ursa was too silly to be in Dota, but like, this isn't?
Ursa with a pet monkey, yeah.
Ursa with a pet monkey who rides a unicycle isn't? Like, come on, just bring back my comically small cowboy hat, goddammit!
Bring back Cowboy Ursa. We have Cowboy PA, so what's wrong?
It's true.
There are no more rules.
There are no innocents.
Nobody is innocent, yeah.
Oh, so this is a 4 Mars. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Moon
right.
always
Moon
comes out with
River.
the interesting for us.
Yeah. I've talked before about how, I do think you can Mars 4. I think people kind of don't put enough stock into that idea. You know, a lot of people forget. You know, you can really kind of just get away with a Blink Dagger on Mars if you have somebody who can clean up the arena for you, and Sand King definitely is somebody who can do that.
Yeah, plus
Yeah,
they have a
absolutely.
DP on their team, so.
Right. Anyway, seems like a nice good time for the roll call here. So, on the Not a Conspiracy team, Pause 1, you got Princess, Captain, who's on the PA. Pause 2, you've got Raiden Healy's, Escaping Feelies, on that Death Prophet. Pause 3, you've got Dusty, Combination Beans.
Dusty.
Yep, Combination Beans, Imaginary Friend Dusty, on that Sand King. Pause 4, Old Moon River, on that Mars. And pause 5, you've got Birthstream, one of the many Yolk Soup simps in the LD2O community, on Bane. Meanwhile, on EDNH. Oh, maybe a bit of interesting action going on here. Nope. Nope, that ends up... Well...
We're getting a Bane Spirit Breaker tush here.
Yeah, they're getting really low. Both of them are. Centaur trying to show up, but he really just does not have the tank ability to do anything here
He
yet.
slept. He's
Got
gonna
a
get
dagger.
daggered to wake him up, probably. One more dagger.
Oh, the
another
bash! The bash in the first blood!
70%.
The 17% chance comes in major handy here.
Yes, Danny's double stunned up here.
Oh man, we're gonna have another super early kill?
Yes, indeed.
Both pause ones going down to start the game. Oh, and then Warcarp finally gets his.
That Princess got the SP back.
Anyway, so, going down. Epstein didn't nerf himself. Pause 1, US Danny on the Ursa. Pause 2, Team Captain Baladec, today on the Viper. Pause 3, we've got not a 12-year-old boy on the Centaur Warrunner. Pause 4, Warcarp, the benefactor of First Blood on
Charging
Spiritbreaker, who's, yeah, charging mid lane here. Very interesting. And pause 5, you got Blue Jay of Comet Pizza on the Warlock. Blue Jay also kind of maybe thinking about mid-air, I don't know, hard to say.
Right.
DP
If he gets the bash,
is
it's the
definitely
kill.
dead.
It's a kill even without the bash.
Very nice.
Good rotation there from Carp. DP is going to be their biggest problem this game, bar none, and getting a nice early kill on DP like that, especially making sure that Viper hits 6 before DP does, which is mostly what he sort of did there, it's going to be big.
Yep.
If DP and Viper get 6 at the same time, Viper just dies. If Viper beats DP to 6, I think DP just dies. I don't think there's any
Baladec is
change.
pretty low here. Getting run down, perhaps. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep, denies himself on
Roche.
Roche, so that's good at least.
Very nice.
I really thought Roche was about to KS that ranged creep. Well, that is gonna make things difficult. Now it's DP who's climbing back that advantage, so we're still going back to the old status quo. Orcarp showing up to deny the water rune to DP there.
Is under attack.
So far, even though both safe lanes took early spills, both safe lanes are, for the most part, on top here.
Yep.
Corresponding off lanes not doing great as far as their farm is going. I feel like Centaur got fairly bullied. He might have had to take another trip home while Spirit Breaker was doing his gank on mid there.
Orcarp trying to cause some issues here.
Warlock up at top, yep, is definitely dead. Goodbye. Getting eaten by this Sand King Marv lane.
Good spear. They don't have the follow up though.
Yep. And funnily enough, Dusty was just told in no uncertain terms, hey, there's a sentry here, as that catapult just still keeps blasting him, so
yep.
They know that now too. Both mids are 6. They appear to have hit it at more or less the same time. Healy's holding Exo for now, likely looking to push the wave up here. Viper trying to just at least buy some space, trying to make sure that DP can't just hit R. Warlock is looking dead again. Oh, no, Ursa jumps in last second, just basically body blocks him away. DD rune here. Both men's running for it.
Viper will get it.
Yep.
And turns around with an ult.
Viper didn't use his DD there. If he did, that was a kill. Very strange. Still, he gets a route on DP, and at this point, that's something you could. Not something too bad. If you get
Use
low.
the DD instead to run bottom lane, it looks like.
Yep. Just snipes the.
It's in a very awkward spot right now.
Yep. If Centaur, uh oh, he needs to stomp. Yep. Okay, good. Centaur had 6 there. This would be a very easy kill, but instead it's going to be kind of awkward. Still get it. Baladec takes 2 with his DD rune there.
Yep.
That also gets Centaur to 6. He doesn't have nearly enough mana to actually ult right now, but, you know, the possibility in the future at the very least is there. Keen Optic, found by Death Prophet. I believe that's our first jungle item this game.
Yes. I got a TP top lane.
Yep.
That's me.
Spear Breaker, yep, comes in top. Sand King dies.
Oh no, the Exo's coming in.
Exorcism isn't coming in. It's behind them.
Not just. Oh man, these ghosts, dude. Spooky!
Okay.
They're still chasing! Oh my god, US Danny getting out by just the skin of his teeth. Holy crap, that is as scary of a situation as you can possibly get for US Danny.
Yeah.
Glyph comes out here as well. It's looking like this Exo, this first Exo, isn't actually going to get anything more than Ursa to route. It's not great on your first Exo, especially considering what Viper did on his first couple of ults. It's definitely good news if you're EDNH. It's a much better sort of response to the DP than they got in either their games week 2. Centaur Warrunner finishes Vanguard. It's going to be very solid for a while. Unfortunately, the damage block does not interact with Ghost for some insane reason.
They're looking for Yosani again, perhaps? Oh.
Marv, what's the sphere? They're missing everything on him! They give up! I love it! That's so sad! They
That's some action good. Oh, they have the detection and everything.
Yep, Baladec, another kill. This Viper is getting really fed up here. He is 3-1-1 right now. And that one was a deny off a row, so he didn't really lose that much for it either.
Yeah, he's top net worth over the PA.
Yeah, if you look at the net worth chart, he has top net worth over the PA, and PA has, you know, 10 last hits on him. And River coming in to try and stop the push it mid. Looks like the former off lane actually has just come to occupy this mid lane for a while.
Yep.
As DP is just strolling home after an encounter with Warlock and Orisa top. I gotta say, things are not starting out great for the Princess lineup here.
It looks a little shaky. I think any team with a DPPA on it can come back from lane.
Yeah, this is
from like
definitely
a lane phase.
this is definitely not over by any stretch of the imagination. But Baladec's team getting a very strong start here, which is something they really haven't had in the last couple of weeks.
River. Gonna clean up the SB bottom.
Yep.
Nice.
Why is the whole village here, if you think about it? Princess getting a lot of space here.
Yeah.
One notable thing is that the downside to PA doing this good is that PA is not going to be able to fight this game till BKB. Not even kind of fight this game till BKB. Anytime she tries to fight, she doesn't have it up. She gets to stand in the Viper break and die.
Oh, arena.
It's a really good arena. Everyone's just kind of running around and trying desperately to not die. Warcarp ends up going down. US Danny's still on the run.
So that's what you want for your pause for Mars. One arena turns a go under your DP where she probably dies into a kill on an SB.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ursa is just going to take this stack now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
One nice thing about a hero like Warlock, of course, Shadow Word. Pretty good skill to help you jungle early in a case like this where it's probably what you want to be doing.
Yep.
For a second I thought they might be about to bumble into him there, but nope, they actually just completely, cleanly pull out. They take top T1. They lose mid T1 though to a catapult.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
So they're going to be
attack.
looking at this bot T1. Centaur going right into Blink Dagger from these, from the Vanguard and most of a Soul Ring.
Radiant's bottom tower
Very
is
interesting
under
to get the
attack.
two Gauntlets of Strength and then just not complete the Soul Ring, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I can kind of see why. No, can I? Actually, I don't think so. I think this is definitely like a fairly safe Soul Ring game. I don't think anybody's really that good at punishing, especially not if you're just Soul Ring and R. That's what you're usually going to be doing with Soul Ring on Centaur anyway, Soul Ring R.
Right.
Possess
Opts
Mask
not to
coming
do
out.
it.
More T1 items falling all over the place.
Dire's
Baladec's got an entire level on Healy's. Viper 10 to Healy's 9.
11
Actually,
9,
11-9, yeah. He is getting worse. He's got another DD in his pocket. Which means somebody is
They
likely
have-
about to melt.
They're looking for an arena bot lane, it looks like,
Radiant's
but
top tower is under
Meanwhile,
Centaur.
top lane, Princess is in a bit of a jam here.
yeah.
Golem on her head, SB on her head.
Oh,
Princess is
another
dead!
bash. These bashes are ridiculous. Arena.
Arena comes out top, but Arena's hitting 2 supports. And hey, gets 2 kills, that's great, but
It's fine. This was a useless kill.
If you're so good, then how come
It's not that it was a useless kill necessarily.
it's just
But-
a not worth it kill. As
Well, it's better to get that than to get nothing out of your
Yeah.
PA dying. So
yeah, it'd be better if the PA didn't die at all, though. Basically the trade there was 2 supports for pause 1 and their bot T1, which I'm definitely, if I'm Baladec's team this lineup, I'm not too sad to lose that. Definitely saying we win that trade.
Viper double damage, walking up.
Looking at Mars here.
Charge on the Berserker. Ooh, okay.
This is a good Centaur ult. But they don't have any vision. Okay, they do have vision for Dusty. Never mind. Goodbye, Dusty.
They Dusty.
Totally timed tip from Dusty there.
Yeah!
Very sad.
Very good Centaur ult. Comes in at the exact perfect time. So one of the things about Centaur ult that I don't know if people appreciate quite as much as they should is that Centaur ult is often a major dissuasion. If you Centaur ult and you're running in really on ultimately what is sort of like one or two VIPs, right? You Centaur ult, you're sort of looking at that. The act of the Centaur ult, the first instinct most people have when that Centaur ult comes out is, I gotta get into a good defensive position for myself or they're gonna run over me. So in a situation like that, where you want to get that Sand King, want to get that nice little casual pick, that makes sure basically that all the guys who could potentially doing something about that, thinking about themselves first and foremost, not thinking about running in there. EDNH going to clean up the enemy jungle here.
Yep, kind of stifle PA's for him a little bit. She'll be happy with triangle.
She got a pig pole for her troubles too.
Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
I believe that's, I think that's a lot of lies in our chat. It's that Seaweeds fellow, I always forget who it's. Okay, Galaxy Rix is Cranberry, I think Seaweeds is Lad of Lads. What's up, lad?
Hello.
Can't believe people have Twitch names that don't match their Dota names.
I know, it's crazy. Hey, what's your Twitch name?
Mine is Buttery Greg, same as everywhere else.
Excellent!
Oh, there you go.
See? I wouldn't want to confuse the people, you know.
Exactly! Bismarck also has one, so...
Dire is being super aggressive about patrolling this area of the jungle.
Yeah, they're
Just,
trying to
keeping
minimize.
that is not an option for PA.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
PA actually kind of has to... PA might be dead here, she's got no mana. Everybody's having a TP in for this!
Well, there's a charge coming. Almost surely
Two.
gonna die.
One. Another shockwave, and goodbye, Princess.
Yeah, Bane Nightbird the SB at least is cool. It didn't accomplish anything, but it was cool.
Well, it did accomplish something, actually. That Nightmare on Spiritbreaker in the middle of the charge actually really put a damper on what came... Yeah. Put a damper on what came after it, because they were definitely... Like, the escape plan there for US Danny was definitely to have Spiritbreaker basically bash him a path out, and that just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So US Danny does die at the end of that, and to the DP no less, which I think ultimately means even with the additional kill, it's probably not worth it. It's like the
Super good
biggest
from
threat.
Bane. Like, it would have been good already if he just Nightmared him out of the charge, but he Nightmares him out of the charge on this cliff. Like, that's actually sick.
I'm gonna throw up. Alright, we're just gonna use this DD to hammer this
Third
2-1
DD
here.
of the game, by the way.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I think Princess is lined up. They're gonna try to fight top.
Yep, for sure.
King goes. The Fiend's Grip coming out on Centaur, actually. What are you thinking about an ult there, but
God, they're all
not
dead.
ready. And yep,
Triple kill Princess.
triple kill for nothing, really. They don't even actually invest too much into that.
So, Danny's got this Diffusal and Morbid Mask, and yeah, even has maxed overpower, but he hasn't really looked at Roshan ult.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
Thinks it's too risky.
Yeah, I would not blame him for thinking it's too risky. That is not a very ideal team to be trying to rush against, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, they have a Sand King plus an EXO arena. So it is dangerous, but I think he just waits until all those spells are used.
Dire's top
Right.
tower is under attack.
It's kind of one of those situations where you sort of yell at your team. You're like, hey, we've got Golem, and we have Spiritbreaker and Viper. Like, these heroes can kind of just group up and run down the lane. And then everyone is going to respond, and you just run into the pit wall while that's happening. Even if your team all
Dusty down,
dies,
by
who
the way.
cares? True.
I care a little.
When you're the +1, can't be bothered caring about team, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It's just a reality you gotta live in. Now we have
He's
the...
gone back for a wand at 20 minutes.
Who got the 20-minute run? Princess?
Achilles, Death Prophet.
there.
They're gonna ult for Princess up here.
And it's a good ult. Princess is so stranded!
Yeah.
Not a 12-year-old boy has been having some really good stampedes this game. I think every single stampede so far has resulted in a kill that may or may not have happened without the stampede. In that case, almost certainly not, for example. You can definitely see there's week-over-week improvement with Not a 12-Year-Old Boy's 3 gameplay. I think the X Factor was always there. Right now, the big thing for her is that laning. She can master that laning. She's going to be one of the biggest 3s in the league, I think, this season.
Smoke onto Heelys.
Yeah, smoke right onto the guy. Maybe you want to find the
Quick
most. Quick Yules, but it sure sucks. That's a good golem.
Sleep will complicate it a little, but
Yeah.
God, he's still alive.
oh, the siphons.
3 siphons come out. Which doesn't save his life, but I think prevents that from going, like, getting anything more done.
Tower has fallen.
Yeah.
BKB. Actually, PA's buying Deso before BKB. I don't know if I do that this game. You're just simply, like I said, you're just simply not going to be able to fight this lineup until BKB
Radiant's
comes
top
out.
tower is
And
under
you're gonna be a slave to that BKB this whole game if you're PA. Like, you just absolutely can't do anything this match without it.
I think it's kind of a sad situation because like it's like morphling right now. Okay, gotta fight. So.
It's a good. They stopped Dusty
Oh my
really well.
god, they're just gonna get eliminated.
Yep. They stopped Dusty really well there, but unfortunately, there's just no ability to keep that going there. There is one thing this 3 and under club definitely does lack. It is damage. They do have a very hard time killing somebody without either Ursa or Viper's presence.
Dire's
Neither of them, of
Isn't
course,
weird?
are in that situation.
Dire hasn't really succeeded in anything but picks. Like whenever they take a 4v5 or a 4v4 or some kind of fight with numbers, they kind of lose almost as dramatically as that last fight.
Right.
Or they lose the Roche as well.
At the very least, if nothing else, the picks that they're getting are high-quality picks. It's like, it's not like a situation where it's like, you know, they just kill nobody. They just kill, like, supports or whatever. No, in this situation, they're, like, consistently getting, like, the 1s and the 2s. It's another good stampede!
Aegis. Aegis. Oh no, he's evading everything!
Oh my god.
Alright.
Could be bad for, yeah, Princess just had to take the Viper in the break juice and just died instantly.
You don't see that often. They get a Roche and then lose the fight.
Yeah. And you were just talking, funnily enough, about how they just never seem to be winning these fights, but
They're winning this one.
Healy's just desperately trying to get away here. No such luck, perhaps?
When he starts TPing. Damn.
I think Danny there assumed he was done. Wasn't actually. Very good fight for Baladec's team. This is definitely the standout performance for Baladec's team so far this season, I think. This isn't even like a case of Princess's team falling apart in this game, at least so far. This is really just a very good case. I think some of those issues with the Baladec lineup are coming out a little bit.
Happy.
Oh, they got Ursa.
Oh, the
Queen's
grip.
Very nice fight.
Everybody's coming down on this one, actually.
Good god.
4 for nothing trade.
It might be 5 if they have vision. Yeah,
They
they
got vision. Goodbye.
middle tower is under attack.
Alright, Princess got his Desto, 6 charges already.
That is good.
That is scary, yeah.
Downside is still, you know, having all those charges doesn't mean much. It's pretty much right now, you're at the mercy of like the 3 and under club. Like the 3 and under club has to do really good in every fight for Princess to live. If they don't get rid of all the VIPs themselves, basically, they don't do anything in the fight.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think Moon's arenas have been fantastic though.
Yeah, Moon's been getting very good arenas. Dusty's been doing some pretty good ults. Bane has like, I think Bane is 100% consistency with Fiend's kills right now.
Oh
Again,
man.
push equals death.
Alright.
Neither team can do
turn.
anything offensive. Finally, we get a Stampede that doesn't do anything as everybody just goes invis and TPs. Nobody can get an offensive in. I think that's really the biggest thing. Both of these teams are just so good at counter-initiating that anybody who has to move forward just dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of the classic LD12 problem. One team runs in while all their spells are down, the other team has their spells up. They win the fight, and they're like, alright, time to run it down mid, and then their spells are down, and they end up beating in turn. Every game.
T2 just siege down to oblivion.
Okay. Arena.
Oh, Arena comes out on the Mars. Or on the Ursa, rather. Ursa
he's
tries to turn it around for a second, but the grip, man, the grip just kills him. Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh my god, the FE.
Cancel that kills him, actually. Okay, no, uncancel that kills him. Took them so much to do the job, but they ultimately
Another
get it.
fight. Alright, it's just.
They
Now
desperately
It's-
need
Swings back.
Lotus Orbs to come out on this Baladec team. Like, every fight, it feels like, is lost by a Fiend's Grip alone. Like, if the Fiend's
Yeah.
Grips don't come out, these fights don't work. If they get Lotus on Ursa, I don't know how PMA wins these fights. But they need that Lotus to come out, like, desperately.
But the graph is gonna be wonderful in this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Centaur building up some bongo boots. It's going to be pretty solid. They still need something to deal with the grip, but bongo boots definitely going to help out positioning themselves away from these big team fight ults. EXO just about to come out for this T2 here.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under
See if
attack.
they take some losses at this T2 like they did last time.
It's gonna be a race for the courier. There's a BKB coming for Princess. Up center not quite up yet.
Tower has fallen.
Fiend's Grip basically ready though. Hesitating a little.
BKB out on Princess. This is a major
Lord.
power spike.
Or like it's a one shot.
Yep. It's a major power spike. This is, these fights are not going to go nearly as well now that Princess can ignore the break. They're going to have a very bad time until it gets down to that 6-second BKB, I think. Danny found an apple, though. Hey, why do jungle creeps have a pupil's gift anyway?
It's a good question.
Radiant's bottom tower
Like, it'd be one thing if it was just an apple, but no, it's like a nice, like, it's an apple ready for presentation. Who are the jungle creeps gonna give an apple to?
Oh, you'll have to ask the lore specialist of Elf.
Okay. Yeah, the guy who writes all the lore.
The intern.
They are really taking it to Heelys here.
Yeah, he's dead.
Another big pick. They're TPing 5 down here, though.
They can't arena Danny because he BKBs.
Yep.
And
And,
they even get a Centaur ult to get out.
yep, Centaur ult, they are completely out of there.
Danny misses the.
No, that didn't just happen, alright? It's all fine, it's all good here. We all missed
Nobody
that.
saw.
Yeah, yeah.
Warlock blink, huh? Alright.
Interesting. Viper going for Mjolnir next. Come for Mjolnir? I don't know if I go Mjolnir this game. TBQPH.
Dire's bottom
Nice
tower
T1
has
bot.
been denied.
I don't know what Mjolnir does for you here. Especially in
Not
comparison
sure, maybe it
to...
just wants to stick it on the Ursa, I assume.
Yeah, maybe just stick the lightning shield on the Ursa. Maybe just wants to use it to split. Hard to say. DP has picked up a Ghost Scepter here.
Yep. That one is definitively for Ursa.
Yep.
Okay, got a fight brewing here. Oh, Ursa's
Once
gripped again.
Ursa's gripped. But this time, the follow-up just isn't here in time.
Oh, Princess is doing a load of damage.
Ursa's just trying to hit Marth from the front. Wrong guy to try and hit in that fight.
Oh no, he's dead. He's not dead?
No, he's
Okay,
dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He just can't beat the EXO.
Yeah.
Valiant charge on Spirit Breaker's part here.
At the very least, they don't have the EXO for the Spirix push, but I think they still get it.
They get buyback for it, but they're choosing not to here. They're choosing to let it go, which I don't know if I really agree with, to be honest with you.
Are under attack.
I don't. Do they do something if they buy back? I mean,
Yeah, because EXO's
Buyback
down, there's
status.
no grip, there's no Mars.
they
or
don't have it on
Sanctum.
Viper,
Dire's middle barracks.
and
is fallen.
Ursa does have it, but
I don't think they can stop Ursa right now. Not without the grip.
yeah, I mean, it could have been a good buyback, I suppose, but they just figure they can still win maybe like
I don't know.
15 minutes from now.
I don't know if they live in a world where the Rax is down here, basically. Like, nothing feels worse than, like, being a Rax down against a DP, basically. Unless you can
Yeah.
take that Rax down in response really quickly, which I don't know if they
Think-
can.
Against Luna and Tiny is worse, but it's only like incrementally worse.
Right.
Dire
Definitely
are
feels like, when you lose Rax against DP, you're one team fight away from losing the game, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Fight brewing in almost the same spot as the last one.
An interesting center ult there. Alright, is positioning themselves rather well, but the problem is at this point, nobody can
The grip on
do
Baladec.
anything.
The arena.
All the jokes on the Baladec team are done. The second the BKBs finished on all these cores, they just lost their ability to exist.
Yeah. And they didn't need the grip to kill the Ursa. That's the big kind of gut punch from that fight.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate. He kind of used his defensive abilities early to try to kill the sinking, but they didn't have vision in time. And then BKB and Enrage both ended, and he couldn't do anything anymore.
T4 down.
That's kind of
Cliff coming
predicted.
out.
You lose one fight against the DP with your mid-rex and you lose the game.
Everybody tips US Danny instantly.
But he tipped it, Danny.
middle tower has
Oh no.
Dire's ancient is under
That's a ball game.
There you go, game one.
That was a sad situation because I feel like it's a very familiar song and dance for Baladec's lineup. I think for the most part, EDNH had the better play. I do think they were operating in a lot of these fights well. I think you know, you compare mono to mono. I do think EDNH had a bit of a better game plan going, but the problem is they just really couldn't overcome that draft. I don't think. There was just no answer to DP, and once PA got that BKB, no answer to that either. So we'll see you guys in game 2 on the recording. No interruption for stream, obviously. See you there.